you have to lock in.
Making claims. You can't back up anything you're saying at all.
It's vague. It's vague. It's a vague question. We know that every circumstance is different.
You said specifically the question's loaded. Now, when you make the claim that's loaded, that'd be like saying, when did you stop beating your wife? The objectionable premise within the question is you beat your wife at all. So what you have to do is, if you make an assertion that my claim is loaded, you need to find the objectionable premise.
Okay, well, let me ask you a question.
Don't dodge. You made an assertion. You're not going to deflect. You made an assertion that my questions were loaded. Name me one time I had an objectionable premise within any question I said.
You asked me a question. I gave you an answer. You then turned the words that I wrote out of my mouth into another question, leading down a rabbit hole and then popping yourself back up out of it to make a point that I'm saying. When I told you that anything, can I finish speaking? Because you speak every time I start talking.
That is not the nature of the Lord question.
With masculine.
That is not the nature of the Lord question. This is why I have a problem with masculine unity. Because you're inserting yourself into a feminine problem.
That's not the nature of the Lord question. You have no say. So if that's the case, keep your legs closed, and you wouldn't have to worry about anybody getting a baby.
Yep. So what you said there was not the nature of a loaded question. I'm asking you to name one question specifically where I've had any objectionable premise inherent within any question I've stipulated. Name one.
I just explained it to you. I'm not going to explain it again. Okay, for your sake, I'm going to say no, your questions were not loaded. In the back of my head.
From your assertion. Now you're going to run from your assertion.
I'm not running from my assertion.
And not an objectionable premise. Show me one.
The question about not having rights before months. I mean, not having rights before months. And then the whole statement about they pro-lifers can say this and you can.
Rose is literally the opposite of locking in.
You're trying.
I once lost the word of sound. Now I hear it all. Hear the lives you love.
Welcome aboard. At Earhart Airlines, adventure isn't just in the destination, it's in every mile. Wider views, room to breathe, and a cabin full of sunlight. Let's go beyond the ordinary. Together. Bye. Welcome aboard.
I remember love, and now you can too. These are Bob Marley's blunts. Natural hemp wrap filled with island grown herb, rolled smooth and even. Yeah, man. My friends, a cigar is more than smoke. It is earth, sun, and patience rolled by hands that know the story of every leaf. I built Fidel Cigar to share that story. Handpicked in our valleys, crafted at the coast.
here within the question that makes the question unfair to be presented to the
You know
interviewer.
what? You keep talking about this loaded question situation is because you know that what I'm saying is correct and
No, I'm challenging you on your
an
bullshit.
issue
Because you're saying
because you
bullshit.
can't.
Because you're saying bullshit, and I'm
It's
calling you out on your
but I'm listening
bullshit.
to you,
And
right?
what you're trying to do is run. What you're trying to do is
No,
run.
I'm not trying
And
to
I'm not you
run.
run. And I'm not letting you run and
That's
swerve.
fine.
So prove any objectionable business or any objectionable thing I've said with any question I'm stipulated. That's all you have to do.
You just wait. You want to play this game? I'm gonna pull these proof articles. So I'm going to explain to you what it's
Explain to you.
to get you a proper definition.
Explain to you, dumbass, what it was.
Someone's getting hot.
I'm just calling you out for what you are.
A loaded question is a form of complex question that contains a controversial assumption.
Yeah,
a presumption of guilt.
Premise. Yeah, I said objectionable premise. I said the same thing I said. And literally said the same thing I said.
That's literally the same thing.
Let's look up what you said and see what you
said is when an objectionable premise is inherent within the question. What you read right there was not any different than what I said. It was just worded differently. Dumbass.
It says, I'm glad you think I'm dumb. That really helps.
Yeah, because you are dumb.
Mm-hmm. I'm having a hard time finding this premise word that you're talking about, but I'm Googling. I see
controversial. Okay? That's another way of saying objectionable premise.
We'll see a definition for that word.
That's going to be a word concept fallacy right there. The words you read were no different in meaning than what I said. They were just different words to convey the same thing.
According to this definition of objectionable premise, refers to a statement or argument that is deemed unacceptable or inappropriate by a particular individual. So in other words, you have to say your definition and your question, you does not correspond with what you're saying. Therefore, the definition of a loaded question was very much spot on. And you're writing this very
What did I tell you? That a loaded question is when there's an objectionable premise. No, don't talk to me. A loaded question is an objectionable premise within the question. That's what I said. And what did you read? What did you read? Read it again.
A loaded question is a form of complex question that contains a controversial assumption.
What's the difference between an objectionable premise and a controversial assumption? What's the difference?
Refers to a statement or argument that is deemed unacceptable or inappropriate by a particular individual or group.
Inappropriate, yeah, that's why I said objectionable premise.
And therefore I said that you asked me a complex question that contains a controversial assumption. You assumed that I was thinking a certain way when I was trying to elaborate and explain it to you. So both of our definitions, I will give you that. The definition is correct. But my definition of a loaded question and what you're asking me to give you will not correspond with each other because you're trying to get me to respond a specific way. Now, can we please get to the point?
That's not what a question is. We assuming something about you. We assuming something about you. You said we assuming something about you is what a question is.
I'm looking at the definitions in my face, sir. If you don't believe me, go and look it up.
We assuming something about you. Isn't in and of itself what a question is.
Sorry, I'm using peer review articles from now on.
That's objectionable, and you said right there is a controversial yeah, that's no different than what I said. It was just worded differently. There's no distinction between
I have
what I
nothing
said
else to say
and your
about this.
definition.
Can we please get to the?
You still didn't find in anything I said where you found something you objected to
Can you
within
take
my question.
accountability, sir? You were wrong.
You didn't
Since this is
find,
what
you
you want to
didn't,
debate around,
you didn't point out any objectionable premise. You didn't point out one thing you objected to in anything I said.
you that I had an idea, a concrete idea. The definition of the phrase or the statement that you're using is a statement or argument that is deemed unacceptable or inappropriate.
What did I say?
Be quiet. You asked me to be quiet, sir. So when the woman is speaking, you
What
listen.
did I say?
It is deemed unacceptable or inappropriate by a particular individual.
What did I say
Let
to
me
you?
read the loaded
What
question to you again.
you see how I
The
worded
loaded
it?
question.
Let's see how I worded it.
I'm going to still
I'm going to
talk.
tell you how I worded it. When I told you was supposed to clear this out to me all the way out of her body. That's exactly.
Lock in, Rose. Lock in.
That nigga for 4 minutes straight. I shit fuck up your face. Said I was in the cold. I must forgot on the reason the whole they think I'm crazy and get baptized. Call me Rambo when that's upset. Straight to school in the streets, I was baptized. Jail charges back to back, like go crazy. If you was fixing that, you'll get loaded too. Business man and I'm shut. This shit so real. Can't be crazy. I ain't got no 360. About the court system, cause that's how I feel. Do what I tell you about it. That's how I eat. That makes me crazy. Cause I pistol whip that nigga.
In 300 BC, a curious Roman tinkerer built something no legion had ever seen. Leonardo da Vinci Code safe, precision, beauty, impenetrable design. Your treasures deserve a guardian worthy of genius. The Da Vinci Code. Security, Leonardo da Vinci Code. They said I couldn't sell the good stuff, so I bought the block and put my name on the door. One sip of this Prohibition blend and you'll know rules never made great whiskey.
Capone's liquor. A taste so smooth, it's almost cryptic.
They said I couldn't sell the good stuff, so I bought the block and put my name on the door. One sip of this Prohibition blend and you'll know rules never made great whiskey.
Capone's liquor. A taste so smooth, it's almost cryptic.
They said I couldn't sell the Da Vinci Code. Will be the moral distinction. They said I couldn't sell the good stuff, so I bought the block and put my name on the door. One sip of this Prohibition blend and you'll know rules never made great whiskey. Da Vinci Code.
Hello.
Leonardo da Vinci Code safe. They said I couldn't sell the good stuff, so I bought.
Are we gonna walk in?
Situation be allowed in the force. Okay. What's your age for TikTok purposes, man?
If only we could communicate, Rose, because not being able to hear you kind of sucks.
You got your own drink.
John Edwards.
Hello.
The other human species, it is a human. It's
Kill the child. Should that be allowed?
Begin? At what point in the life cycle does human life begin?
I have no idea.
Hey, do we know a biologist who might be able to answer this question?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So, life begins for every organism at a single cell stage in mammals known as conception. So, once sperm and egg unite and nuclei fusion occurs, conception has happened and life has begun. They are alive at the moment of conception, or before a woman knows that she is pregnant. They are alive. They are alive in the womb. Why is it permissible to kill this living child? Or are you saying that it is not permissible? Because the argument that you were giving would lead to an anti-abortion no exceptions conclusion.
Well, it's permissible because for me, I don't want to have to take care of some child. Like that's for me.
There we go. The woman in Zimbabwe doesn't want to have to take care of this child. Is it now permissible for her to kill her child? Yes or no?
Yes.
Ooh, W. Okay, cool. So is there any point where it is not okay?
What if Spider-Man is actually the most dangerous Avenger on the roster? Not Thor, not Hulk. The kid in the red pajamas. Tom Holland has suited up as Spider-Man 6 times since 2017, with at least 6 more MCU appearances locked in. But here's what nobody's talking about. Every single time Peter Parker throws a punch, he's holding back. Because if he ever stopped pulling his punches...
3 ways to instantly look like...
Mistakes that make
Viral security footage captured on December 6th shows the terrifying moment a woman was forced to fight off a knife-wielding mugger after her much taller male companion chose to step back and hide behind a wall, in a move he's now unfortunately paying for with internet infamy. So this guy's now in prison. The pair of American tourists were walking down the street on vacation. Today, I'm facing off Michael Jordan and vacation in Colombia when the armed attacker suddenly approached them, lunging at the woman trying to steal her phone, according to Newsflash. A man passing by on a motorcycle is then seen doing what her companion failed to do, jumping into action to help the woman. The passerby hopped off his bike and hit the mugger in the head with his helmet. A few other people passing by also jumped in to help fight the mugger off in a dramatic struggle. Only once the thief was subdued is her companion seen managing to make his way out from behind the wall to comfort the woman. Local authorities reportedly took the suspect into custody for full identification, but ultimately didn't arrest the man because no theft was committed and no complaint exists from the affected persons. This now viral clip has sent shockwaves through the internet, with many criticizing the man's decision not to help his female companion. While the pair has not been publicly identified and their relationship is unknown, many online shamers imagined a romantic relationship, with one Redditor joking, "That's going to be an awkward vacation," to which another
I don't use a strategy all the time.
See skies of blue, clouds of white. I see. You know I can sit all morning long. That leads me to telephone. Don't be soft as true. Maybe something I might say.
6'7", I just bit right on the highway. 6'7", I just bit right on the highway.
Like in a race. In a race, if you pass the person in second place, does that make you in first place or does that make you in second place?
You can think opposite stuff now, thank you.
What is your second question, dogs?
Okay. So for you pick home, right?
Okay, so when you ask me, then your first question, do I want to protect mom or baby? The answer is both. We protect mom and baby.
Okay.
And the question that you've asked this time around, do I want to protect the mom's right, quote unquote, to bodily autonomy, or the right for the baby to live? The answer is the right for a baby to live, because the first choice doesn't exist, as there is no right to bodily autonomy to protect.
Okay. So just understand your answer to my first question, which is, do you want to protect the mom or do you want to protect the baby? Is you're protecting both.
Correct.
All right. So now my second question is, just to test that, is what if that woman or that mom decides not to become a mom or not to continue being a mom? She wants to get an abortion. Are you going to protect
She
her?
doesn't get
Okay, so. No worries.
Great plan, Rose. Great plan indeed. If you stay like this, you should be invisible. Don't move. Don't move. That's the opposite of not moving. I don't know how it's doing this. But how did they find us? Run, Rose, run! That's the opposite of running. Come on, Rose, you're supposed to run there. Run like the wind.
Turned his head too far and broke his neck. Regardless, the official crowd remains on his side, declaring him the dead winner.
So this is actually a true story. The athlete was called Archeon of Phegalia, who's actually a three-time champion in a sport called Pancraton, which is lethal combination of boxing.
You ever wondered what actually happens if someone falls out of an infinity pool? You've seen those pools sitting on top of skyscrapers, people swimming right up to the edge like there's nothing stopping them. And the crazy part, the camera angles always hide what's below, making it look like one slip could send you straight off the building. But here's the truth most people don't realize. Infinity pools are designed to trick your eyes. That drop is just an illusion.
Here's how you make a $50 suit look like a $500 suit. When you take your suit to the tailor, the first thing that you want to ask is for a hem. You want to make sure that your pants are hemmed properly so they fit you properly. You can ask for either a no break, slight break, or a full break. I suggest going with no break. Also, when you get your pants hemmed and they're too wide, you want to ask for a taper. You can also ask for your tailor to shorten your shirt or your suit jacket. When you're talking to your tailor, I would recommend 1/4 to 1/2 inch of your sleeve showing under your suit jacket. Next is waist and seat. You want to make sure that your pants fit you properly in the waist. I always suggest buying a size up and tailoring down. That way you don't have to worry about the tailor not having enough fabric to be able to tailor your suit. Next, if you have a shirt that has excess fabric on it, you can always ask your tailor to dart it. This basically means just removing excess fabric and creating a fitted silhouette in your shirt. Now for your suit jacket. If your suit jacket is too big in the
Hello?
Yeah, look at your text messages. I just sent you a text message from another number.
Yeah, I saw.
Because you know you don't have your phone on answering unknown numbers or whatever. You silence as unknown people.
How do you get another phone number? I need one.
So replace this number, the one that I'm calling you from. I'm not gonna use it anymore.
Okay.
So update my contacts to have the number I just texted you from.
Josiah, the big ugly oaf. The big ugly.
Or Josiah Yobute.
Yeah. Hold on. Big ugly oaf.
Mm-hmm. So, but yeah. So I wanted to call on this number so that you'll know.
Oh, thank you.
Won't be some strange person. You know. Yeah. But yeah. So don't text this one no more. I'm not gonna use it. But yeah, what you up to?
I'm chilling. I was watching Creed. I didn't finish it. That movie's so good.
What is the movie?
Creed. Michael B. Jordan.
Oh, which one? The second one?
The first one. Yeah, that movie is really good. Yeah.
I heard the second one was better. Yeah.
Yeah, I liked all of them.
Oh, there's 3? I thought it was only 2.
There's 3.
I ain't see one of them.
The third one? I saw it with my dad. He really liked that. He really likes some of those movies.
Yeah, you told me.
Yeah, it was pretty lit.
So anyway. But what time is our coming tomorrow?
9.
In the morning?
No, at night.
In the morning?
At night.
Oh, at night?
I'm just kidding.
Oh, okay. Oh, it is in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was probably cheaper to fly in the morning.
Yeah, it probably is. Yeah.
You said what?
Probably is. That's probably true.
Yeah, because that's crazy. Who wants to get up that early on a Saturday? But, you know, when you're young, you don't got a lot of money, so you got to go when it's cheap.
Yeah. We did that, like, after his, like, graduation. We did that. He went out really early in the morning after when you're in Florida. Yeah. It must be nice over there in Florida. Dang, that weather. Ooh. So nice over there. Yeah. I mean, it's not as cold as it usually has been, but it's still pretty cold.
Yeah. Did y'all have